glad that you applied for this session in this year's Asian Networkers Conference and Expo. I'm Silard Matrai and I'm coming to you from Budapest. And in the last 20-something years in network marketing, or as a consultant, or as a coach, or as a company co-owner, or as a networker, I experienced quite a lot. And I experienced that people have the tendency to simplify the business. And they say, just consume a product, bring to people, this is the newest what I've recently heard, and it will be alright, it will be growing and it will be good. And you can reach your dreams and you can fulfill everything you are wishing for. But in my opinion and in my experience, this business is a profession. And to be good in this profession, you need to do many things right. And I would like to show you today how you can be the engineer of your own success. And as you know, an engineer has to take care of some things, has to plan ahead a few things. He needs quite a lot of things to be supervised. If you take the example of a house, building a house, or building a larger property, actually he has to check several points. He has to keep the time also, because it can lead to penalties. It can lead to a lot of unsatisfied clients, a lot of unsatisfied investors. So it matters what is the end result and when it will be done. So to be really the engineer of your success, what you can be, you need a few resources. What would those resources be? So these resources are goals and plans, time, energy, and skills. Let's see the first one, or the first two, goals and plans. Of course, it is always a topic in any achievement, in any business, in any success, but also in network marketing. Goals and desires. You might have started this business for your goals or for your dreams. And that makes a difference, because what is a dream? A dream is just a wish. We are wishing for this, we are wishing for that. Oh, it would be so good if this would work so, or this would be like this, or I would get this, or I would own this, or have this. But actually, a dream becomes a goal when you start to plan what you are going to do in order to achieve the goal. Some people have the tendency to simplify that. When I started this business in the 90s, when I first built my first network, they said, a goal is a dream with a date. And yeah, that might be true, but still it's just oversimplifying, because planning needs to be there. You see, you will not achieve any goals without proper planning. And you can read a lot about this. And this short session, what you spend with me, what I appreciate very much, I'm here ready to help you and help to achieve your goals and dreams. But this short session wouldn't be enough to cover all the details, all techniques about goals. But you can find a lot of information about that on the internet. You can find a lot of information in books dedicated to this matter. You can really read experienced people who can help you with that. For me, it was always a challenging topic, because I don't know about you, but I get excited very easy. I quit my job very fast when I first started to do network marketing. Actually, I was only making about the same as I was making at my job, and I quit and I went full-time, which was not full-time, unfortunately, because of the lack of the proper planning and lack of really strong goals. They are very much bonded together. And it took me a while till I understood the importance of goals. And of course, you have to develop a kind of discipline to be able to reach those goals. When I was at the beginning of my career, they told me, yeah, you need to have written goals. You might have heard that from your upline or from anybody else in this business, even successful people, of course. They say, written goals. Yes, I did that. I wrote down goals. I wrote even date on it, because they told me, yeah, a real goal is a dream with a date. But it couldn't be fulfilled because I was not really nurturing that goal. I was not really taking care of that goal, you know, and that it got postponed, and I didn't reach it really. I reached only the things which I really put a real focus on and a planning, so I started to really step by step achieve the goal. And what helped me a lot to achieve it is what I call goal review. Because if you write it once and then you forget about it, maybe your subconscious is working on it, but maybe it will be not enough, only the subconscious alone. Most people take time every day to review their schedules, appointments, tasks on their calendar, but it's just as important to review your goals daily. Lack of regular review of goals is the most common reason for not reaching those goals. So there is no doubt that listing your goals in order of importance is a great start to achieving them, but it is only the beginning. In fact, it's almost impossible for anyone to pinpoint their goals in a single training session or a single session. This is what I told you before. Today will be not enough. I just make a few things clear. Achieving a goal is a process that requires dedication and perseverance. Spending just 15 minutes a day thinking about your goals will make a huge difference in achieving them. Just remember that every minute you spend thinking about your goals will bring you closer to achieving them. It gives you a high-level framework from which you can make a list of your daily schedule or even to-do list. But it's the best if you do the to-dos, putting already in your calendar. Give it a time dedicated. Allocate time. And one great thing about starting your day with a goal overview is that it keeps your priorities and goals fresh in your mind for the rest of the day. Your efforts towards achieving your goals will be more focused, and you will return to your goals with new ideas, with ideas to adjust, change or add to them throughout the day. With this process, your goals are refined and they stay always in your focus. You know, you don't lose them out of sight. Because if you do, then they just disappear. They will be flushed with the time. Well, the first point is helping that. Find and identify important pending issues in your goal plan. The most important things, what you have to include in your overview, in your goal overview, is mark the goals and actions you have already taken as accomplished. Note the completing of recurring steps and track progress. Identify any goals or actions that already reached their deadlines. So examine the goals or actions whose deadline you changed already several times. Be alert to goals and actions whose deadline are approaching. Be careful not to have goals and actions that conflict with each other. Be careful with goals and achievements that depend on the achievement of another goal. So eliminate goals that are not in alignment with your values, your goals, and your true desires. Second what I find very important and very helpful. Read through each of your goals. So read through each of your goals. After you have taken care of pending issues in your goal plan, the next step is read through each goal and step in your goal plan. During the review, question everything and take nothing for granted. Yeah? Be your own examiner. Yeah? You check, like I said at the beginning, an engineer that checks. Look at things from a whole new and fresh perspective every time you do an overview. Look carefully at living statements, deadlines, priorities, motivational statements, and commitments. These steps can also be important in making decisions. You can review your goals and their importance in the to-do can make it easier for you to make a decision. And 3, determine if you need to change and make changes if necessary. You might want to reword a goal statement, change a deadline, change a goal action plan, create a new goal, or delete a goal that is no longer important. It's important to be flexible and change your action plan if it doesn't bring you closer to achieving your goal, if it is progressing too slowly. It is important to have continuity with the goal review. Doing a systematic goal review is very important because we recognize that people are more effective at what they do often. And this is no different with goal setting and reviews. No goal plan will work that is not followed and maintained regularly. Always have a system to do this. What is the system? Is your choice. It can be a computer program, it can be on paper. It doesn't matter. The importance is the continuity and the system. Okay, let's see what helped me, how I could achieve many goals. Of course, not all of them, but the ones which I was really paying attention. Most people take time to review their schedules, their appointments, their to-do lists, but they really don't take time to overview the goals. And the lack of a proper review of the goals is the most common reason why people do not reach those goals. Listing them by importance is a great start to achieving them, but it's only the beginning. It's almost impossible to reach a goal if you not review it regularly. Achieving a goal is a process that requires dedication, that requires perseverance. It requires spending, let's say, 15 minutes a day with your goals, really examining them, reading them, and just remember, every minute you spend with your goals is helping you to achieve them. It gives you a high-level framework from which you can make your daily appointments and to-do lists. And I recommend you to start your day with a goal overview. And that is really helping you to focus your mind on those goals with the goal review, which I recommend you. If you do that in the morning, it helps to keep your priorities and keeps your goal fresh in your mind. You don't lose focus so easy. You don't lose your focus during the day, but you're really making actions that is leading toward that goal. Your efforts to reach that goal will be more focused, and you will return to those goals, new ideas, with things that you have to change on them. I experience that always, day by day, that I have, as I read my goals in the morning and I reviewed them, there are ideas coming up during the day. What you shall do to have a good overview of your goals. Find and identify important pending issues in your goal plan. What are the most important things to include in your overview? How you can make an overview like this. Always mark the actions, what you have already taken, as accomplished. That gives you a good feeling on that hand. And log the completion of recurring steps and track progress. Identify any goals or actions that already reached their deadlines. Identify the ones which are already very close to their deadlines. Identify the ones, those deadlines you changed already several times. Be careful with that goals where the achievement depends on another goal. And most importantly, eliminate goals that are not in line with your values, your cause, and your true desires. The second thing is read through of your goals. After you have taken care of all the pending issues in your goal plan, it's time now to read your goals in your goal plan. And during a review, like an examiner, question everything. And take nothing for granted. Ask always a why. Why this goal is important for me. Why? Try to look at things. Try to look at things from a whole new perspective every time you make an overview. And this step can also be important in making decisions. You can review your goals and their importance to make it easier for you to decide. The third point is determine if you need to make a change and make changes if necessary. After reading your goal plan, you may find things that need to be changed. You might want to revert the goal statement, change deadline, change a goal action plan, create a new goal, or delete a goal, what is no longer serving you, really, or is not in alignment with your true values. It is important to be flexible and change your action plan if you feel it's not serving you anymore, it's not serving you to achieve your goals. Okay? If it is progressing too slowly, you may delete certain goals if something serious changes. And you have to have a continuity with the goal overview. So you have to overview your goals every day and really have a systematic goal review. So we recognize that people get more effective at things that they do regularly, and this is nothing different with the goal settings and the goal review. No goal plan will work actually that is not reviewed and maintained regularly. Therefore, have always a system to do this. This is what I can give you as a hint to help you with your goal setting process and goal achieving process. And of course, proper planning is also very important. How you do a proper plan. Actually, you can read a lot of books about that, but what I usually do, if it's about something serious, I take the end result, what I have to achieve, and I try to reverse engineer that end result. Of course, a goal that has a date, that has a deadline. I reverse engineer that to today's date and see what actions I have to take. You know, I knew when I have to send this, when I have to make this video, until then it shall be done. For example, when I'm in the training event, I have a given date. It's not the day before or the day after, it's on the given date. So I have to reverse engineer to today's date what I have to do to have everything there in the proper place, and how will be people there, how they will attend it, and so on. When Mr. Shahin Fili organizes this event, the Asian Networkers Conference and Expo, he has a date and he has to reverse engineer from a given date what he has to do. And it is the same with your goals. There is a goal and you reverse engineer what you have to do. And for that, I like to use Excel sheets, and also for the planning of the event, very detailed. But it's up to you what you are using. I wouldn't emphasize one or the other, because you have to find, you have to test, you have to find which is the best way to do that for you. And of course, to achieve your goals, to really be an engineer of your success, you need time. And time management is also another topic where you can have endless materials to read or to hear, or seminars to attend. But I can give you one thing. Really be conscious about time. Because time is passing by. You recognize that every day. The day is over. Day is over. That means if you did not do anything for your goal, on that given day, you not even did your goal review, then you will not get closer to that goal on that given day. One day got lost, and another day will get lost, and then a week will get lost, and then a month will get lost, and years can be lost. I can really prove that for you. Years can be lost on a given matter or on a given goal because you weren't really focused on it, and you really didn't dedicate time and attention to that given goal. So time will pass by. That's nothing new. But what you can do is you shall allocate time to the different tasks. You shall allocate time when you build your business, when you build your network marketing business, and what you will do in that given hour. Maybe you have only an hour a day because you have a job to take care of, you have business to take care of, you have family to take care of, and so on. You have maybe one little hour, yeah? As you might know the song. What a difference a day make. Yeah? 24 little hours. We all have 24 little hours. And the question is what we do with that 24 little hours. So what you would do with that 1 hour that you have for network marketing? What is the most important task at the beginning? At the beginning you need more people. So in that 1 hour time you have to contact people. You have to search your contact base. Whom I shall contact? Who is my best candidate? Who shall I start this business with? Who I like to work with? Who would like to work with me, maybe? You see? So that is the most important thing what you do at the beginning. Maybe later, as your team starts to build, you have to dedicate from the 1 hour some time for your leader or leaders, or 1 hour the other day for the leaders. All the other hours I have, in the other days I leave it for something else, or I dedicate that 1 hour for the leader one day, and all the other hours in the other days I do something else. I do recruiting, or I leave time to educate myself, to work on my goals, to really build up my skills. There are fabulous speakers on the Asian Networkers Conference and Expo, also this year, who will teach you about skills. I will teach you now about skills, what you need for network marketing. But you need to dedicate time for that. To have all this, of course, you need to have energy. And I will give you a few hints only how you can have energy. Because you have a lot of things to do a day. But your best day is built on a strong foundation. If you have the chance, then wake up on your own. Some people say you can develop that. I recognize it also that there is an interesting system in our mind that is waking us up in time. But if you can wake up on your own. It's very important that you exercise. I'm over 50 years old and I still exercise. I still ride on a bike. I still like to walk. And if you work on the computer in your day job or in your business, you have a lot of sitting, then get up and take a walk. Get up and take a break and move and exercise a little in that break, because that's helping you refreshing your body. And actually feel lucky and grateful that you live. And that gives you also a passion, that gives you an energy. And you can use mantras if you want. Those are a mix of goals and key beliefs and values that are dear to you. It can be anything, like, I'm the greatest. I am clever, I'm smart, I'm a diamond, if it's an achievement in your business. Or, I listen twice as much as I talk. Or you can say, I'm stronger and stronger every day. You can create your own mantras or your own affirmations. I believe in that. Because I really recognize that also at exercising, also at doing my business, it helps a lot. It is pumping me up. It is helping you also. You see? It's much better than saying any negative mantra. Oh, why me again? it's Monday again, I hate Mondays, oh, this weather is making me absolutely miserable, and stuff like that. People program themselves with the same mantras again and again to having less energy. You know, always take care of that you program yourself with something that makes you feel better. And if you feel better, you have more energy to achieve your goals. If you get up in the morning, start with a few positive mantras or positive affirmations. And you can ask the question, what do I want today to achieve, and what I'm willing to put in that? And actually, energy is one source of success. You know, you don't see successful people who are very, low energy and hardly walking by. And of course, to have better energy, you have to eliminate stress, and that means you eliminate time wasters. You eliminate unnecessary emails, you eliminate unnecessary social media time, you eliminate watching TV, listening too much to negative news. Everybody from different angles are programming you somehow. So you have to avoid that programming if you really want to achieve success and you really want to focus on your success. This is what worked for me the best. And that's why I recommend it to you. Actually, when you watch TV or you watch the news, when was it last time that you got really pumped up by the news and the TV? It's better if you take a light walk. It's even better if you cannot go out walk because you don't have so much time or so on. It's still better when you walk in your place. Close your eyes and you think about some nice area and you're just walking with closed eyes. Try that and you will feel better. That you are walking in a place what you desire, where you want to walk. I don't know if it's which area of this world you would like to walk, but imagine that, and this will help you. This will move your body. It starts to circulate your blood. It starts to circulate every other fluids in your body and delivering new oxygen to your brain, keeping you more focused, keeping you more energetic. What might also help to eliminate stress is take a notebook and write down everything. What you want to do, what you want to achieve, ideas and everything. So to make a brain dump, that is freeing your mind, is helping you a lot. And leave it for a week, but review it after that and review it weekly and put things from it into your goal plan. You can also reward yourself in the process during the way. At the end of your day, it's always good to review what you accomplished that day and then switch off. It helps you again to gain energy while you are sleeping. And don't forget to feed your brain anytime you like it with good materials that is helping you to achieve your goals. I appreciate that you dedicated time to be here on the Asian Networkers Conference and Expo, and I appreciate that you listened to my message from Budapest.